Master Shin, Master Shin, are you okay? Right after we got back to the castle, you passed out and you've been asleep for days. That's impossible. I didn't even use that much mana. At least, I think I did it. Shin, you're awake. Oh, hey, Celica. Ugh. Master Nelphum, do you have to do that here while we're all here? Master Shin, do you have to do that while we're all here? Of course I don't. Of course I don't. What am I doing? Never mind. But Shin, are you okay? You've actually been knocked out for days. I guess I used more power than I initially assumed. What happened to the other heroes? They're off and around exploring the castle somewhere. And Cream gave us all free reign in the castle, so pretty much you go anywhere you want. Most likely, they've been collecting powerful weapons and collecting them and copying the power systems. Most likely, so where's the queen at now? As the nurse comes in, who's been treating all of the hero injuries up as far? I dare say, sure, hero, you awake, mastering your bandages? I dare say. Oh, you're one of those shadow people. As the queen walks in from behind her. Master Shin, Howard, may I speak to you in private? Sure. So what you want to talk about? Well, you know, I'm the true queen, and the four heroes wasn't supposed to be summoned here. In fact, you was supposed to be summoned to Silkvolt. So I didn't even leave the king in charge, really. So why was he in charge? In the first wave, the person I did leave in charge, he kind of died in the first place. Meaning leadership of the kingdom went to him, and yay. They went behind my back of son all 4 of you here, so I've been going, trying to man relationships with other nations to the best of my ability, and it was so much of a nuisance. I'm sorry for whatever chaos you put you though, but I may assure you, they will get what comes to them. What's going to happen? Well, if they face trial, if they're found guilty, they will be playing cunning, having a small science skip, looking share her in his party, walking towards the entrance of the castle. What? This isn't fair. Why is only the shield hero party members allowed in, but not us? We want to accompany our heroes as well. Stand back now. It's running a nice night guard scream. Please, this isn't fair. What's going on? We don't know. The queen isn't letting anybody else in the castle but us so far. Obviously, you might stand out here. To keep the peace. No, I'm royalty. But royalty, remember? I was so picking it and meeting with the queen in order to, to just relationships to turn out to worlds and kingdoms. Right. How about you, Mara? Sure. Court things aren't really for me in a way. I can stay out here and help keep the peace a little bit. Besides, it'll help me trash a bit. Sure, thanks. I owe you one. You owe me so much more. We're in a different world for you, Shin. Of course, as they start making their way through the castle, as they run into multi-household Brandon and winning others. Yo, Shin, what's up? Yo, what what happened to mine? I figured the whole thing with the Pope. She kind of just disappeared, Do you have any clue where she went at all? No, I don't. She's hopefully. I don't want anybody to die on my hands. She's probably just out somewhere planning a party for us. Trust me, it can't be that bad. Of course, please. this is going to be really bad. As they making the main hall of the throne room, as Sue says, and the heroes ask what's going on. As the queen says, today, two criminals whose face crimes against the royal family shall be charged against their crimes for their crimes in this kingdom of Marimark. What Melty right beside her mother as she yells out, bring out the prisoners now. As mine and the king has been dragged out. Mama, what's going on? Please help me. In order for you to tell the truth and assure yourself you're not lying, you'll be arrested with a temporary slave crush. Connected to me and me alone. As Mama, please don't do this. I've been a good girl, I promise. As she screams out in pain as purple electricity appears around her. As the queen asks the first question. Guards, the king yell out.
Let's just say that comment didn't pass my...
Guards, the queen yells out. There is no way our queen would side the devil for shield. She must be an impostor. As the queen walks up, going to cause violence towards the king, as she begins to slap him over and over again. How dare you? In my time of action, you nearly crippled our economy. You summoned the four heroes for your own self-desire. You allowed mine to run rampant, using up all of our treasures. But there, stop it! As she slaps him over and over again. I did this all for the kingdom. I did it for you. No, you didn't. You did it for your own selfish intent. You did it for your own cause of revenge. Please, I'm not the villain here. The shield hero is. You heard what he did to our daughter. Your shoe crime. Ah, yes. Let's ask her about the crime she's committed. Now, let's discuss the most recent event, the king says. The Pope recently used a holy weapon in order to take out the four heroes. What do you have to say about yourself? The Pope, the Queen said, and the Pope plans to murder the four heroes and over the royal family. And did you affiliate yourself with that? I have valid proof that you and the king both colluded with the three church heroes who framed the shield hero and dragged down his name. Now, are there any objections to this charge? Why would I ever collect the Free Hero Church? As purple electricity appears around her as she's yelling out in pain, and everybody's just worried, and framing the shield hero for it. Seriously, I didn't do any of that. As the electricity appear, Melty, is it you? No, it's not you, Papa. It's more pain. You could power your church and attempted to kill Melty so you could become heir to the throne yourself, did you not? Am I wrong? Melty is my dear sister. Of course you're wrong. And work with the church to summon all four cardinal heroes while I was away. But the sheer hero committed the grievous sins possible against my daughter, the king says. That's right. Shin insulted mine. Let me ask Melty then. Were you assaulted by the shield hero? That's right. The devil of the sheriff nearly raped me. As she begins to break out, as her heart almost collide with the lies she's been told. And Melty also gets out of the crush. Please tell me the truth. That night you was assaulted by Shin, and you came to help me, right? Right? Yes, I was so scared. I could only turn to you. It's more pain starts emanating from her, so it was a lie. It's remember I was at the castle. It's just been live streamed everywhere. Tuh. We should have known. That lying That lying whore. How dare she? She should be executed. Murmuring around as Meryl like, oh God, Shin, what have you been through here? As August is just shocked with the cruelty. That's that's her own daughter. As everyone's heartbroken and they're shocked. As the blacksmiths, I knew there was something off about her kid. I should have believed you right away. Now, hopefully you all understand how the queen says. Despite old Cray, my husband, and my daughter being royalty, they used dirtiest. They used the dirtiest of tricks, and they are guilty of the hardest seasons of conspiracy, and and I shipped them their status of royals, and I sentenced them to death. As cries going out, and they're all shocked and they're horrified. No, as Mike cries out, no. As seriously as Shin looks at him, this is, well, as the queen says, the execution will begin immediately. Send the sinners to their deaths in front of all our people. As the people begins to cry out, yes, off with their heads, in them, as the guards drag them out and smash their heads into guillotines. As Maya begins to cry out for help to Motialta, but he just turn away. Please, as he's broken, he's heartbroken that she would even lie this much. And then she begs to Shin. She looks at him, begging for her life. And Shin jumps down. Please, you don't have to do this. Death is too good for them. I say you call Maya, you change your name to bitch and whore, and your king plays trash. Death is way too good for them. Well, what punishment do you suggest? I say to pay off their debts, force them to become adventurers, to continue to rope the heroes, or become slaves. Very well then, as the queen begins to murmur, and she realizes, oh crap, I was about to kill them. And she kind of falls to his knees with Shin, August, Atilka, and they're leaving the castle for now. Or go out somewhere with Shin name finally clear, and everybody's cheering for him. And everybody get a happy ending now. It's not an ending yet, I dare say. But that's all I'm going to end this part off right here. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace out. Like this went a long run.